So, hello everyone. I'm Isabella Monaghan. I am a student at the Charles University, and I'm currently here with my dad, Daniel Monaghan, who is an American journalist working at an American TV station, NTD News. So, could you tell us what led you to becoming an American journalist working from the Czech Republic?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Isabella. Well, actually, I was jogging in the forest one day and I was trying to think about a future career change. And I was contemplating between studying Chinese medicine or some kind of computer programming. And as I was jogging along from the subconscious, bubbled up this realization that I wouldn't be happy on either of those paths. Yeah. So I was trying to think what is something that I would really enjoy doing. And the only thing I could think of was writing. So I started to write books. I've written several since that time, some children's books. I recently just published like a normal book, and I'm working on like a new project now. Oh, so yeah. So, so eventually, as I started writing, I became interested in looking for more opportunities to work in the writing field. And I saw an advertisement for a reporter in New York. And so I contacted them, went through some interviews, and eventually they put me in some kind of journalism school. And I studied a lot of broadcast writing and so on. And I got the job with them. So.
Okay, thank you. And now, when you're working in the journalism field, what do you think makes this journalism field important? What's the importance of being a journalist? And what are some pressing challenges that are facing this field currently?
All right. Well, I would say that journalists serve as the protectors of a free and democratic society. They expose corruption and they function as a check and balance against powerful interests. And as far as challenges go, I would say that right now, free speech itself is under attack. And you can see, for example, in England, 13,000 a year and 30 arrests a day for social media posts. If you look at Germany, for example, it's illegal there to insult a politician. And across the EU, you have the Digital Services Act. And I think that that's really dangerous and could really put a lot of pressure on people's free speech. So that's really fundamental challenge that journalism is facing. And if you looked at the US during the pandemic, there was really a lot of deplatforming of people and online censorship. And I think we're really at a critical crossroads in the world, and that it's really important now to fight for free speech to preserve democracy.
Thank you. That's a nice answer and an important topic. And you already mentioned that you read books and that you've written several of them. So could you maybe tell us something about your latest publication?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So, yeah, I published a kid's book a couple of years ago, and then recently I published this book. It's called Heroin Road. And when I was in America, I was a musician pursuing my musical dream, and I got caught up in alcohol and the drug nightlife, and experienced addiction and so on. So I wrote this book not as a like a preachy like book telling people how to live, but I wrote it more from the standpoint of someone, experiencing those things. And I kind of think about it kind of as an adventure through that period of my life. And it also details how I was able to climb out of it and get to where I am now.
Thank you. And the last question is if you have some tips that you could give to aspiring journalists.
Yeah, so I guess for me, I would say the most important tip I could think of, the most fundamental, would be to find a network or a publication where you're able to tell the truth, because that's really important. I would say from my experience at NTD, when I'm writing a news piece, if it's not objective, if there's any spin in it, or if it's misleading or it's not factual. So the editors will send it back immediately. So the place where I work, NTD, they really put a lot of emphasis on being truthful and being fair and showing both sides. So like for me, that's really refreshing that all day I can be just focused on the truth when I'm writing a news piece. I don't have to think about any other concerns or special interests. And to do the opposite, that would be really soul destroying, I think, to work in an environment where you were expected to not be truthful. Like I think all of us want to be truthful, and it goes against the natural, moral compass that we all have, because I think most people want to be upright and honest. So I think for me, that's like really a key to happiness, to feel good inside that you're being a good person, telling the truth.
Thank you very much. And the last thing, could you give us your closing statement that you give in your news pieces?
This is Daniel Monaghan, NTD News.